Gentlemen, a real beaver is nice, but what about robot beavers? They may be even better, because they work around the clock, and all they need is electricity. Yeah. As a matter of fact, why would we need these fleshy beavers? What's the point of flesh beavers? That's not what we need, man. All we need is generated electricity, and then robots. Yeah, AI is taking over in Beaverland, and rightfully so. Look, these beavers have demands. Look at all the requirements. Look at all the things they want. They are hungry. The beavers are thirsty. The beavers have requirements for wet fur. It's a problem, man. They get injured all the time. They even get contaminated. Sometimes the beavers get sick. You guys want to see one of my sick beavers? One of my contaminated ones? Hold up. Look at here. Here's a contaminated beaver. What are you guys doing right now? Why do the beavers have red spots on them? Do you have to go see a doctor? I don't know. I am more of a robot beaver kind of guy. Yeah. So anyways, that's what I'm trying to build up at the moment. Now also, I made a terrible mistake, guys. I made a terrible mistake on YouTube. I accidentally uploaded one of my parts out of order. Oh, no. I accidentally uploaded part 8 before part 7. I know. I know. Big mistake. Anyhow, I'm fixing it by uploading part 7 after part 8 is already live. Look what you did. I was offended. I know. I'm sorry, man. I have too many videos, okay? It's a problem. Anyways, the beaver town, though, is coming along really nicely. We no longer have any contaminated water over here. We can go ahead and raise the things. One of the things, by the way, that like people have been mentioning repeatedly over and over and over and over again is that there is a much easier way to sort out the water situation right over here. So one thing I can go ahead and do to deal with Badwater is very straightforward. You guys want to see? This is apparently the way you're supposed to deal with it, but the game doesn't really tell you very well. So I didn't realize that... I think what you do is you go... Oh no, I thought you could do a floodgate and then build the irrigation barrier on top of it. I actually don't know what the easiest way of doing it is. I guess at this point, honestly, we don't really need the water seep anymore at all. Like, what if I just completely surround it and we just build the irrigation barrier all over it? Would that be a problem for anything? Because the thing is that the water seep, and this is like my misunderstanding, I knew that it had a limited amount of pressure, but I didn't quite understand how the game would interpret that. So I think the way that it interprets it is that there's basically a maximum amount of pressure, like a maximum amount of volume per square on the water seep. So if you put up a wall like this, and then you surround it with an irrigation barrier, it should not be able to break through with any of the bad stuff. Missing ground below? Okay, yeah, we gotta make sure that they build it over there at first. But apparently that's the way to actually do it. Now, folks have tried explaining this to me, but I'm too stupid, apparently, to immediately understand this. So we can just make a barrier like so. And then apparently we can just use this as like our main water source instead. It does mean, though, that we have to run this thing 24/7, and I still do not have enough logs. Yeah, we are still not quite getting enough water for any of this at the moment, which is a bit annoying. Anyhow, this is a fun map. I do really like the map. So one big project that we have going on at the moment is this area over here. So once I have this thing pumping again, we can plant a lot of trees in this area. And it should allow us a lot more water. Like, a lot of this should be more green, and we can build up the amount of trees that we are growing quite easily, I think. Oh, you can only build irrigation barriers? Ah, you can only build irrigation barriers on top of blocks. Not on top of levees. Okay. Anyhow, it seems like there's many ways of dealing with the Badwater, and mine may be one of the worst. And it works, but not very well. It's the loco way. It's how we usually do things around these parts. Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it either, but it is what it is. We like to add extra difficulty to our gameplay. So right now all of these oak seedlings over here are no longer growing, or they're no longer like big enough, so I guess we gotta wait a long time, man. I don't have enough lumber. We just do not have enough of it. We could maybe cut the trees in this area over here. That might be a decent idea. Can I, like, make a little mini bridge? I don't know if they also require any water. Or any lumber, rather. Where is the bridge, anyways? Where are they? On their pathing, I think. Okay, these still require logs. Yeah, I just have very little amounts of wood. And that's nothing to be ashamed of, man. Like, people make fun of the amount of wood I have all the time. Which I find kind of harsh, but... I have no logs. Okay, so we gotta go ahead and set up some lumber. Or some wood cutting right over here. We have some planks, at least. I guess if I just make this the highest priority, maybe they will use what little lumber I have to send it over in this area. Yeah, let me move my camera in a better spot. This is the first time I'm playing a game, by the way, on this new computer. Oh, snap. Hold up right now. Ah, it's all falling apart. This is where my camera is supposed to be. There it is. All right. Professional content creator. Confirmed. How about that? I want you guys to be able to see my beavers in all their glory. Obstructing the view of beavers is a cardinal sin. We wouldn't want that. I could also make a... I could make a little bridge over here instead. Okay, we're cutting down trees over here, though. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, this is an important area. So please go ahead and work here. So we currently have many beavers that are contaminated, which is kind of annoying. But I do have some places where people can get fixed again, right? Having the camera so close to the edge of the stream but not connected is insane. I'm the same distance from the edge of the screen over here as the UI of the game is, though. Should I be touching the edge of the screen? Should the UI of the game be touching the edge of the screen? Honestly, my camera looks kind of big. I'm going to make it smaller. I don't need this much. Like, my ego is not that big. I mean, it's pretty big, don't get me wrong, but... Okay. Yeah, so we're cutting down some of the trees over here, and it's going to give us just a smidge of lumber. Likewise over here, man. We can go ahead and build a aquifer drill right in this spot. Which would give us a lot of land to work with over here as well. At which point we should get a lot of water in this region as well, right? Should be really sweet. Yeah, so we could put down a forester in this area. And then hopefully grow a lot of trees in this region as well. I mean, it's coming along, guys. Like, things are moving in the right direction, assuming we don't die in the process. Which, I mean, that could happen to the best of them. Like, I feel like my IRL playthrough is going pretty well as well so far. Assuming I don't die in the process. But, you know, what am I going to do about that? How am I going to sort that out? It's a caveat, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I feel like that's a risk we're all taking, right? I will die in the process one day. Yeah, I'm just hoping I can delay that process for a while. At the ripe age of 169 years old. That's when I may die of the process. That's the plan. That's the build. This is my first playthrough of IRL, I believe. And I'm playing hardcore Ironman. First time, man. Isn't that crazy? I hope you guys respect me a little bit more now. Am I still going to be streaming at 169? Yeah. My voice will be more similar to Deckard Cain, but that's the plan. Make sure you put your subscriptions of your like Twitch subs and any sort of like financial support in your will. Very important. Your kids need to keep that going, obviously. We need to have generational subs. You hope your IRL is a roguelike? Many people think that IRL is a roguelike, where they will respawn at the end of it. I don't think so, dude. No, I don't think so. You've created a trust that generates $10 a month forever just for your sub? Very good. I feel like that's the bare minimum, Roba. Look, you're making it sound like it's some grand gesture. I kind of viewed it as the bare minimum, but fair enough. Yeah, okay. We'll allow it. That's so crazy. I love that. You definitely wouldn't lie about such things, right? Yo, people are dying of old age in my settlement. That's nuts. Wait, I have 2 unemployed robot beavers. Okay, alright. Yeah, build it over here. Build it over here. Yeah, the clankers are getting lazy. Cut the trees. If I can get it done. Okay, I'll set up the beavers over here too. Yeah, get a real job, dude. Let the robots take over. Look at it. That's a beaver hard at work right there. Look at his little tail flipping. I think it's communicating. Yeah, that tail must be for communication purposes primarily. I don't know, bro. That would make me uncomfortable. Okay, so we have a little bit of wood again going in. I guess we need to prioritize this area over here. This would probably be the easiest area for us to build from, I think. We gotta get this set up, and then I can put up a forester somewhere in this area, I think. So let me just see what would be the best place for a forester. Because I kind of just want this entire area to be forested up out of its mind. I mean, I think over here is fine. This entire area is going to be for lumber, right? Like, that's the plan. We don't really plan on doing anything else here. I think if I place it over here and we create a little bridge to the right side on my screen right now, it should be okay. Not okay. It's not okay at all. I hate it. Okay, we'll allow this. Maybe I can plant slightly less trees, but at least it will look slightly more... Yeah, okay. We'll work with this. I can spend 500 science points to unlock foresters over here. Beaver foresters, that is. Or clanker foresters, rather. Drought is approaching. Yeah, so what little wood we have, we should spend on this. Because this is all very easy. Oh, I don't actually have enough gears. Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, never mind. We take it back. I mean, this is also gears. It's the same freaking problem. I just need more lumber. Yeah, that's the simple truth. I just need more of it. This little thing over here is Badwater. Badwater is the red water over here. And it allows us to make a bunch of dynamite and whatnot too. It's kind of nice. Any more lumber anywhere? I mean, there's more lumber over here. Maybe I should just gobble up everything that's out in the world. This one is kind of far away, but... we can get there. Oh no. Okay, fine. It's temporary. I really like that there's no longer any limits on the district centers. Makes such a big difference. Yeah, I gotta turn on the pump, but the pump does not want to turn on when I don't have any wood. And there is no priority system for that, I don't think. So, like, I can't really set it up any other way. Okay, we can mark all of this for cutting. That'll be more wood. Yeah, so this is kind of annoying. I really would like to run the steam engine, but my only option is to prioritize it with haulers. That's it. They're just not bringing any wood. We have 5 lumber available, but no one's bringing it here. I have a hauling post as well, but yeah, even though I'm fully maxed when it comes to haulers, they're still running around doing other things, even though this one is prioritized. I don't really understand. Oh, maybe no, is somebody bringing it over? Yes! No, put the thing in the thing. Yo, the logs are full. Wait, where is my hauling post? Hey, Kin, thank you so much for the 52. Welcome back. Ah, we have nobody in the hauling post at the moment. It's because I have so many contaminated beavers. Okay, we need to figure this thing out real quick. Like, this is why the beavers are contaminated, okay? This right over here really perfectly explains it. They keep touching. Don't I have a bunch of decontamination pods? Like, I built some, but I don't remember if I actually... Yo! I have some right over here. Hey, Game On, thank you so much. Thank you for the 94. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of a hauling run over here. There we go. I just need you guys to start supplying stuff, okay? Alright. The boys are decontaminating. They have to take a little bath in the Mountain Dew. But when done, they'll be as good as new. This works in real life too, by the way, man. If you're ever, like, really sick, just, take a little bath in the Mountain Dew. It'll be expensive, but hey, it'll be worth it, I'm sure. Yeah, so we just started drilling over here again, but, yeah, it's a little too late. 8-day drought is a long time. But we have enough liquid. I think we'll be okay. And we are cutting down the oaks in this area now too, which is nice. That's gonna boost up my wood quite a lot. Okay. Nothing anymore over here. No goods in stock. Nothing in range. Same over here. These are now fully emptied. We'll go ahead and demolish some of this. There we go. Okay, and we're getting some lumber in from that side here, which is nice. So how long do these trees live without any water? Like, these die really quickly. I will definitely not be able to keep, well, any liquid in this area, I don't think, during a drought. Maybe if I build a bit of a dam, it'll be okay, but... Like, how long do oak trees live during a drought? Days to grow, 30? It doesn't say how long these things will live during a drought. Sadly. Am I missing it? What am I missing? Oh, drought resistance! It says it right over there. Oh. I totally saw that. Totally. I totally saw that, actually. You know what? We actually don't need the path over here. What about we just build a path on the other side and then we destroy the thingies from that side? I guess it doesn't really matter. So we could fill up this entire area with trees. Glorious. Beautiful trees. It's gonna take like a month for this to grow, but that would sort out, I think, most of my wood issues. And I've had wood issues for a long time, you know, so... Couple more days, barely registers. Yeah, I could dig the hole deeper, and we could build a dam over here too to like keep the water in this area for a little bit longer. I did blind dark. Yeah, I'm fixing it tonight. My bad. This is a very ambitious little project I'm running here. Okay. I mean, if we were to have trees in this area, it would be pretty sweet. Logo giving me a tip how to prevent the Hunger Games for your beavers. Hey, no worries, man. Beaver Hunger Games are a really fun thing, though. Like, many people kind of frown at the idea of the Hunger Games, but... I mean, it'd be entertaining, no? Like, the entertainment value would be there, is what I'm trying to say. Like, morally, it's kind of messed up. I agree, but... Are they not building this at all? Oh, I think you're right. They have to be able to... Maybe I can delete this Tubeway station and then like create a couple more of these and then have them build it like so, and then I delete the last 3? Would that work? Ah, yeah, that's working. Yeah, the Hunger Games are kind of like gladiators. If the gladiators were kids. Now look, I told you it was morally really messed up. But it's not that different. People would watch, 100%, they would watch gladiator fights in 2026. 100%. There's no way. Alright, I think we make this station right now, right? Like, we make this thing over here. Did I just see a thingy there from the corner of my freaking eyeball? Yo! This is crazy. We just have a casual aquifer drill right over here too, man. All we need right now is power. If I have power over there, we can actually run it all. And through it all. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Put a little plant plot on top of it. Don't forget about the plant plots. Plant plots are very important. Alright, and then we can start drilling over here too. And we can do a very similar adventure in this side of the map. And we're gonna get so much freaking lumber. Maybe I should put it in the middle. I could do a little platform area right over here so they could reach other sites. And then the planter guy should have maximum range. Right? I think that's a good idea. I think somewhere over here would be nice. We are gonna have to store wood in this area too. I may redo some of this because I don't really love the look of it, but it's okay. It'll work like this. Okay. Yeah, this needs to be the top priority right now. The plant pot included. Okay. And then once the water is running again, we could plant down the forester over here. I'm pretty sure that works, no? Should be okay. Yeah. Although maybe on the other side it'd be better. Yeah, this is good. So we have a little bridge going across. And then this entire area could ultimately be just planting. Yeah. Even the high ground, technically, but I guess the high ground won't have enough stuff. We're also gonna need water in this area, though. So I'm gonna have to get a pump in this area, I guess. This is kind of functioning like an outpost. I could also try to not waste any surface area. And put the pump on a little ledge as well. There we go. And then the same thing, I guess, for the basin. We could do the same thing as well for the basin. No, this is good. It's fine. I could put the little basin up on stilts as well. And that should be enough to then run the steam engine. Not bad. So we store the water right over here. This will be for water. Not canola oil. Bro, I don't have time for canola oil. What are you talking about? Yeah. And then this area over here, we can then also set up with some charging spots for the beavers. Because my beavers do need charging, okay? They can't just do it all. Do you need to, like, be touching sideways? Oh, you need to touch sideways? Come on. You don't always have to be so touchy. We could do the charging stations up on the water as well, I guess. That probably would be the easiest way. I would put it over here. Oh, we can do it like this. There we go. Nice. Why are you guys not building these things? I don't get it. How is this, like, not... Do I have 0 logs! Oh, fuck me. I have no logs. We have, like, no water here either right now. Okay, this levee system was a cool idea until it wasn't. This is a cool idea for future Loco. I have wood problems, man. Why do I always have wood issues? There's pills for that? I don't have any. It's not fun for me either, bro. Yeah, I think we just basically have to wait until one of my oak cycles is done. Which isn't too long, to be fair. We're gonna get a lot of wood. We're gonna feel very rich when it comes to wood for a while. But then ultimately we're gonna be broke. Too many projects at the same time? No, we have the perfect number of projects. I don't think that's a problem. We can do a, this is a nice spot, actually, for one of those control towers. It kind of reaches every important area here. And they're gonna be pretty happy about it. Hey, Hintone, thank you so much. Thank you for the 55. Bam. This is a lovely outpost, okay? I honestly really think this is cool. Oh yeah, we gotta make a loop factory one day. But right now I have no loop. I have no wood, I have no loop. To be fair, those two things are generally, you know, they have a similar system going on. Like, what's the point of lube or grease if you have no wood, and vice versa? There's a direct correlation between wood and the amount of grease. Yeah. Is life even worth it? That's a good question to ask. We're building the Forester! Build it, build it, build it, build it! Build it! Oh! 2 more planks! Build it for the homies. No! Not this one! That one! Okay, now all we need to do is wait. No, actually that's not true. This thing needs to be pumped. Do the freaking steam engine thing, man. Why are you guys never doing the steam engine thing? I'm gonna prioritize the hauling oh, we have haulers. We're starting to get haulers anyways, okay. You are here for the ugliest bot factory of all time? Excuse me, it's a beautiful tower. I'm inspired by Saruman.
Is everything on the highest priority? Makes them go faster, right?
That's the trick, Sparticulus. If you make everything priority 9, everything goes quicker. Thank you for the 103 months. A man of many wisdoms. It's not tall enough for Isengard? I don't know, man. Gotta start somewhere. Come on, lads. Put some logs in this thing, dude. Just, oh, I have no wood. I have a lot of wood issues. I'm also consuming wood like crazy, though. Not like that. All I'm saying is that I need more. I bet you are. No! No, 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 hold up. Okay. Alright, alright. The birch trees are growing! The birch trees are popping in, man! Oh! You see this? You guys see an oak tree? All I see is 8 wood. That's all I see. It's a beautiful day. The wood is coming. I feel good. I have a lot of birches. No, I have just a few, man. I'm more of a... I'm an oak main. I've been oak maxing. Oak gave me my first Pokemon, and, you know, I'm trying to do the right thing right now to return the favor. We should have some teeth grinder here. I'm assuming the... I was gonna call them fake beavers. I apologize that the thought even crossed my mind. I think the robot beavers will probably still need to sharpen their teeth as well, right? My god, I'm on this now. I can't believe I almost said that. I want to apologize. Okay, so we reach all the way up there, and then we reach all the way over there, too. Okay, so now we can start planting oaks. Okay, not too excited, Loco. Jeez. Got a little too hyped there. Boom. Boom. That's hot. Can you even reach that far? I think so. Boom. 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 Oak maxing. Boom. 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 Oh, this forester's gonna be working, dude. He's gonna be working like an animal. Or a robot, rather. Alright, alright. Yeah, so I'm assuming the robot beavers can still get chipped teeth. So we can get some teeth maxers right over here. Yeah, some grindstones. And I guess because they do seem to... Like, I think they have happiness as well, right? Don't they? Oh, no, they don't. They have no happiness. Robots don't care about happiness, dude. Happiness really is a man-made concept. What's the point of happiness? Who cares? Damn. Bella is crying. Bella is very sad. She's got a tough life. I don't think we're gonna put a roof on that yet. You managed to get to Act 2 in Mugenics? Ooh, I didn't even know there was an Act 2 in Mugenics. Oh! Gamers! Okay, I guess we don't really need to do this yet. You guys can go do something else for now, but like, this is big. This is significant. The things are working. The stuff is happening. So how bad is the pathing in this direction? If I click my, where is it? My district center. It's yellowy. It's not even that bad. It's pretty good. I'm beavering hard right now. I'm a busy beaver, as they say. I should probably make a dam over here, though. Yeah, you can do multiple districts, but I don't really like multiple districts if I don't have to. Because then you have to, like, send in stuff from one district to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So it just is kind of an annoying process, I find. There used to be a, like, you used to have to switch over to another district in the earlier versions of this game, like during the early access. You would have to run multiple districts, so we've done it before, but it was always, like, my least favorite part. It's better now, though? Okay. It's a lot better now? Oh, okay, I don't know. My new batch of oaks are done. These are just about to finish. We have a load of blueberries. My food production's okay. Yeah, it's all nice. It is all nice. We should probably sort out the steam engine situation over here. I really don't like the way that any of this is set up at the moment. I think it looks really bad. Plus, we're wasting a bunch of real estate. So let's set up a thing like so. And then we're also going to do a large container of wood. We need some platforms over here. Yeah, and I would like to have a large industrial pile, I guess, for wood. Because the small one's so small. Oh, are you guys stranded? Sorry about that. Hope you can swim. Oh, you guys can swim. That's excellent. Kinda wish it was like a middle of the road industrial pile, I guess. Yeah, so this needs to be getting lumber. And then I want to have a setup over here as well for water. So we want to have a water tank that can be filled up. I think that's a 3x3, right? It's actually kind of big. The water storage. There's an even bigger one, man. Oh, yeah, there is a bigger one. Okay. No, I don't think we need that biggest one. This will be okay. I could even do, like, the pumps over here, too. Yeah, I think I will. And now can we can destroy the other pumps on this side. All right. This is good. So that would open up a lot of space. It would allow us to delete these things and then also that thing. And it would look a lot nicer, I think. And that's maybe even the more important thing, you know? Like, sure, efficiency is nice and all, but what about things looking pretty? Arguably even more important. This also does give us a lot of area over here, though, to work with. And I could definitely go ahead and send another group of guys in this direction, too. We'll have to think about it. I could also add an extra stop up on this high ground, for example, and use this open space for something. Yeah, water wheel would be nice. I think a water wheel would be sweet. I could do a water wheel in this location over here. I actually kind of forgot about the water wheel. Let me see. What would be the options? Yeah, it's just so big. But the tiny one is so tiny. Oh, it gives us an estimation for the amount of horsepower it generates. I guess it has to be deeper? How can I get it to, like, go up a level? Can I, like, page up and page down? No. No, with water wheels, it's all about the size, man. I don't know what they told you about water wheel, Shadow, but you're incorrect, man. It's all about the size of the water wheel. Small water wheels don't do anything. Sorry, bro. Yeah. They're big cogs for a reason. Size matters. You thought it was about the enthusiasm of the water wheel? No. No. Right, so this needs to be water. Do I dare to tell people they're wrong in 2026? Absolutely. Of course I do. Are you not allowed to tell people you're wrong anymore? But what if they're wrong? Are you allowed to tell people if they're wrong? When they're wrong? Or is this toxic? Did think about it. Yo! Look at the amount of fermented cassava. Cassava. Still don't know how to pronounce it. I have an unemployed beaver! Not good. We could run water wheels over here, actually. You always want your wheels and your beavers to be employed at all times. Yo, this is kind of sick. Like Krupuk? I don't remember the Krupuk discussion, but I agree, yes. Why are we still growing new beavers when we can make robots instead? Are we stupid? We might be stupid. This is better than the raw potato discussion. Dude, I still hope that the guys that said that they occasionally eat raw potato are joking, you know, I still...
This is one streak I am capable of completing further. How is it going in the world of beavers?
The beavers are doing quite well, Eliminator. Yeah, thank you for the 56 months, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for checking in with my beavers. That means a lot. What's up, Stanislav? Another beaver enjoyer. So there's currently a drought in process. But look, we have water, man. I do have a beaver in RuneScape. I do. But only on my ultimate Ironman. My regular Ironman still does not have a single pet. But my regular Ironman is busy currently shooting at the gemstone crab, so we got that going for us. It's a beautiful thing. Not a single pet on that account, though. Not for like a trying, by the way. Like, I really have tried to get a pet, but, yeah. I've been doing a little bit of PVMing, guys, in RuneScape. I've been doing some actual bossing. Off stream, that is. And guess what? It's actually fun. It's actually also pretty hard. The point-and-click medieval adventure game goes pretty deep. No. Gemstone crab doesn't count, I don't think. No. It's fun if it's hard. No. It's fun and hard at the same time. Isn't that crazy? Okay, this drought over here is kind of annoying, but we're getting it done. I don't think we need this low ground area anymore. So these are the beavers that are recharging. Okay, nice. I don't know how many recharging spots they actually need. Do I have to make more? They seem busy. I can add a couple more. Maybe I don't have enough. Yeah, so this is an area that you guys will work in. But it can be paused for now. Because we need all these trees to grow, which takes a full month. Oh, high-level RuneScape is very hard. Yes, 100%. No, not an easy game. Okay, this little outpost is doing quite well. Where's this coming from? Ah, there's a Badwater source on the ground. Okay. We can actually start plugging off a lot of these old water, or some of these bad water sources, though, at some point. So we can plug them. I can use the, yeah, bad water discharge over here to seal off a water source, but it's expensive. I think when we start doing so, I need to have like a permanent source of electricity first, or of like steel first. So there's one over here, actually, that's quite sweet, but it's so far away. We have a bad water source over there. These underground ruins are basically permanent ones. There's another one over here, too, that we could use. But it's so freaking far. I mean, with the Tubeway network, it is not that far, I guess. It's very manageable. Maybe this one. Oh, this one is the way. This one is the one for sure. This is the best one by far for infinite steel. How much steel do I have at the moment? 81? How much raw steel do I have? None? No, 239. Yeah, we should probably start building something in this direction, because if I don't, and we run out, I'm in trouble. Oh, we better build now. I think we should take the route, though, that doesn't require a million I mean, do I... I ultimately want to arrive over here, right? Like, that's the plan. My tube station basically needs to be up on this high ground over here. There is a little fake staircase. Why is there a staircase over here, man? Did the game assume that I was gonna somehow run on over in this direction early? I don't know how I would pull that off. Yo! Thank you very much. Somebody just picked something up. In the loco.shop website. William! Shout out to William. I don't know if William's watching. Probably not. Yeah, this is gonna be expensive. But I kind of want to make it in the sky. Not because it's necessary, but because I think it looks cool. Then again, is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste. This is gonna be real expensive. What movie do I have to watch? Dodgeball. The movie's called Dodgeball. It's a terrible movie, but it's one of those movies that's so bad that it's funny again. Look at that! This is low priority, though. Are you guys seeing this? Low priority. Never seen before on the Loco stream. Insanity. I am building aqueducts right now. Yeah, the Romans would be proud of me. Okay, it is beautiful. I could have built it closer to the ground, but clearly this is the way to do it. I don't think there is another way. Dodgeball is a movie about two gyms that are neighboring one another, and one of them is very, very successful, and the other one is not. But it turns out, as one of them is almost needing to close because of the competition, it turns out there is a price for an epic dodgeball tournament that is exactly enough to cover the cost of the operations, basically. Like, they have a gigantic bill, and they can't afford it unless they win the dodgeball competition to keep their gym open. But all the folks that go to that gym are all a little bit questionable. Some of them even drink their own urine. But it's okay because it's sterile and he likes the taste. This is a great premise for a movie, dude. Classic story. Everybody's been in that situation before. It's relatable. Am I sucking beavers through tubes? I think they're self-propelled. I don't think there's any suction. I am so low on wood, bro. But we are sorting it out. Look, 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 look. New wood is being made right now. And the same can be said over here. This over here is all growing. 26% of the way done. And it's gonna give me lumber for days. Now I'm spending my wood about as fast as it comes in. So maybe I should be careful with it. But you gotta spend wood in order to make wood. That's what my grandma always says. And to disagree with my grandma would be very toxic behavior, so I'm assuming you wouldn't do that. Your grandma was a wise man? What? My grandma's still alive, bro. Also, I'm pretty sure nah, never mind. Oh, dude. Lauren actually managed to digitize old VHS tapes from my family yesterday. So she, like, my mom randomly found a VHS tape that was labeled our 12-year marriage anniversary or whatever. And they threw this party back then. In the Netherlands, it's common to, like, throw a party at, like, 25 years, but also at, like, 12 and a half years. Apparently, 12 and a half year marriages are weird in other countries. Anyways, they threw this party, and they randomly found the videotape. Now, this is before I was born. This was, like, a year or two before I was born. So this is like a 35-year-old VHS tape, and it's like barely hanging on. Like, these things degrade, right? And it's just barely still there, but you can still make out what's happening. Anyway, speaking of low grandma was a lot younger back then. But she looks mostly the same, which is interesting. I was like, yep, that's grandma. I'd never really seen pictures of grandma like that before, but yep, that was very clearly, yeah, that was 100% grandma. Low wife is a hacker woman? Yeah, that's true. She's the hacker 4chan. Have you heard of the hacker 4chan before? That's her, dude. Low grandma doing jello shots and beer bongs? No. No, low grandma was not doing that. One of my aunts at the time apparently did like a little speech or whatever. And she was talking about how proud my parents were with their 3 children. I was like, hello? They have 4! The fuck are you saying with your 3 4! Now, I know I didn't exist yet, but still. Very toxic behavior by my aunt. How did she not know the future? She was emphasizing number 3 like 7 times. Release the tapes? I'm not releasing the tapes. There's a 0% chance. Okay, I'm uploading a YouTube video. We're uploading it right now. It's going live as a video on my main channel tonight. Right away. No, we're not doing that, no. The local lore dump? I don't think we need that. No, I share a lot, but I feel like that goes a little far. Past future loco is offended. Exactly right, yes. That's correct. You got it right. Okay. Okay. This little project over here is nearly done. Which will give me the opportunity to start removing these water pumps. We don't need those here anymore. It also gives me the opportunity to then remove these platforms, which we can use for recycling purposes, because the beavers are very conscious of the environment. Unlike me, I don't give a crap. I'm just spending and burning everything, man. It's insane. Okay, alright, alright. So we gotta... Oh, we can't reach this? That's it. There it is. Okay, that means that this thing can be destroyed. This thing can be destroyed. That thing can be destroyed. Destroy every... Destruction! Destroy it all! Destroy this, destroy that. Kill it. Kill it. Do it. Okay, sorry. And then we can grow more kohlrabi, man. Because that's what life... That's what beaver life needs. More kohlrabi. We're shoving it down their gullets. Who doesn't love kohlrabi? I don't know if I love it. I think I've had it before and it was kind of mediocre. Like, kohlrabi is not a popular vegetable in the grocery store for a reason, right? Now, I don't know what the reason is. But it's gotta have a reason. I'm assuming the reason is that it's just not a very good vegetable. It's too elite? Oh, you think that's what it is? This is an elitist vegetable? It's not for poors, like me? I see. But I thought you guys said I was a multi-billionaire. What happened? Unlucky, I guess. Oh, I used to be. Inflation, huh? I'm now a meager... You know, I don't want to talk about it. Babies are expensive. That's it, yeah. Yeah, Bella was born and bam. My billionaire status took a hit. You see what I see, guys? This is more room for kohlrabi. Boom. Love it. Put it in my mouth. No, having a baby is not free. The Dutch government does support it financially, and it covers exactly nothing. I mean, a little more than nothing, but like, you know, not very much. Shout out to the Dutch government. I mean, it does, you know, it's not bad. Not terrible. I could do some trees over here. Yeah, but then I would have to put down a forester in this area. I could do trees over here. Like, this is the area I'm cleaning up, right? Like, this is what we're opening. The government doesn't give much support to billionaires. Yeah, but they do the same level, though. Everybody with kids in the Netherlands gets the same level of support. The kinderbijslag. It's literally the same. It doesn't matter. You can earn $1 billion a year and it will still give you the same money. This country's so stupid. You don't even have to apply for it. They just send the money your way. No. So anyways, I learned about that and then I bought a new computer the next evening. I was like, yo, we're gonna get a few €100 every 3 months. Making it rain. 9950X3D. 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. That was me, right away. Right away. Cash flow helps the economy. Yeah, I'm helping the economy. That's what I told myself too. Did I buy the money gun? No, I did not buy the money gun. Yet. Right. We gotta do some stuff, man. You guys are distracting me. By making me make it rain. Why is the bridge over here? Like, first of all, who put that there? What terrible spot for a bridge. The lines are no longer straight. Do we not care about straight lines? Come on, man. Logo from the guy. Or logo. This logo from the guy. This logo from the past guy. Idiot. Okay. Alright. Logo from the guy is a moron. I think we all know that. So this is for logs, yes. I can put a forester down over here. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka. What song was that again? Probably K-pop. This seems like a pro gamer's live stream. Like a StarCraft 2 pro gamer in like 2012. They would all listen to K-pop. It was great. I was so up to date with K-pop and what was popular in 2012 that that's like kind of where I got stuck. That's all I know. It was Big Bang? See? It was K-pop. We're gonna party like na 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 na. Boom shakalaka. Actually good music. BTS is back? Yeah, I saw BTS is back. Incredible. I missed them so much. How much do you miss them, Degno? Huge BTS fan. '2012 is like 5 years ago? Yeah. Time flies. I think I'm gonna actually destroy this area over here, and we're just gonna keep building. I know you guys just built this bridge, but it's okay. You only listen to dead people? Really? That's your requirement for artistry? You have to be dead? That's a crazy requirement, dude. Interesting. I am not dead. No, not yet. Yeah, the fact that they can actually build from the tube is massive. So they can build inside of the tube, magically. Well, I guess it's not that magical. You can look straight down the barrel, and they can build stuff down below as well, which is big. So they're building the scaffolding like this. They probably had different versions of the game where it couldn't do that, but it was just annoying. So I'm very glad they actually decided to allow this. Because it would have been super annoying otherwise. Yeah, they can work while inside of the tube, which is huge. This is what the internet is like too. Absolutely. The internet is just a series of tubes. That's right. It's a very large project, but it will work out. I have an unemployed beaver again. A robot beaver, that is. What a horrible thing. You know what we can do? We can maybe have beavers. We can have robots producing beavers. How about that? That's very expensive. Never mind. Ultimately, I want robots to build robots, so the beavers are no longer necessary for any part of the puzzle. No, robots are not going to have to make humans. Humans are going to make robots, and then robots are going to make robots too, which is already the step we're past in real life. And now the robots are also starting to think. And it's very clear to me, at least by playing many video games, that at some point when the robots take everything over, that there's zero reason to keep the life in, like the living fucking meat bags around. What's the point? Get rid of the meat bags. They're clearly the new bottleneck. Robots only, baby. Just turn us into batteries. Yeah, you know how you can turn a potato into a battery? You can definitely tap more energy out of us. And it'll be easy to justify too, right? Like, say robots gain some sort of morality or whatever. It is very clear that there's way too many humans. Like, that is not a difficult argument to make. Terminator, yeah, Terminator Judgment Day is coming. I would like to replace these guys. Yeah. No, I don't have a return, like a renewable source of metal, but that's what we're building up to right now. That is our current plan. Good progress.